Dead Rising 2 Case Zero is a mature-rated game featuring some adult language and gore. You have been warned. Hey everyone, I'm Granhall, and welcome to Let's Play Dead Rising 2 Case Zero. Gonna do more or less the same thing I did with Dead Rising 1. Play through from level 1, edit out cutscenes, give recaps of them, etc, etc, etc. This time, we're specifically going to be saving everyone. I hope. So, let's get to it. Loading content. Oh, and I'm also going to be editing out I already said I'm going to be editing out cutscenes. I'm going to be editing out loading screens as much as possible, because they're kind of ridiculous. Anyway, let's go. So, in that cutscene, we met our hero, Chuck Green, and his daughter Katie, who is apparently infected with zombieism, but she hasn't turned yet due to Zombrex. Yay! And after Chuck drove into this abandoned little town, his truck was stolen. Boo. Along with all the Zombrex that was inside. Boo. And then he noticed that it's crawling with zombies. Yeah, this is just a bad situation all around. So, we need to get some Zombrex for Katie before she turns into a zombie. Now, one of the things that they added in this game that wasn't in the original is the idea of combining items. Which every time you do it, you get this nifty little scene here of him duct taping stuff together. And you get combo cards sometimes. Well, the first time you do something. But he duct tapes stuff together, even if there's no duct tape involved. Weird. So, anyway. We need to find some Zombrex. Fortunately, I know exactly where to look. So, we exit out. Oh, and yeah, bathrooms are still save points. So, exit out here. And there was a cutscene that wasn't even worth editing out. And yet I did it anyway. Yeah. I don't really understand me sometimes either. So, we need to go all the way down there. And Chuck is slow. Fortunately, I know a way of speeding it up. And no, it is not Quick-Step. Yet. That's right, we're getting some more Quick-Steps. Because Quick-Steps are amazing. Now, this one is far more violent than that. Far more violent. So, we have to climb along the rooftops here. Well, rooftops and awnings. To get up here. To the top of the hunting shack. Well, not really the hunting shack, but definitely a hunting store. And grab the moose head. What? You think the moose head isn't useful? Huh? Well, yes it is. The moose head is very useful. It makes Chuck run, and you can mow down zombies. But if you do that, then it kind of breaks. So, yeah. The moose head is crazy useful. And cutscene. A cutscene that was unintentionally hilarious due to the dang moose head. So, we need to find some Zombrex, and I have a funny feeling I know where to look. Specifically, in the overturned ambulance. And I have a friend online. Yay me. Cutscene. So, Chuck found some Zombrex, and he heard on the radio that military is coming in to bolster this overrun quarantine at 9 p.m., and he found a broken bike. Unfortunately, he is a motocross superstar, so of course he knows how to fix it. And also, getting the bike back to the shop is kind of amusing, because, well, this thing's a story item, so it can't break. Unfortunately, it doesn't kill zombies very often. The weaker ones can die, sure, but for the most part, they live. And even though they live, they don't give you any special glasses to see them as they truly are. Whoops. And if it overturns, you can pick it up like that. Cutscene. Unfortunately, the broken bike is missing a few pieces, so we need to find replacements. Yeah. Oh, I only have an inventory of 4. And another nail bat, which for some reason this game refers to as a spiked bat, even though it is very clearly a nail bat. Alright. Refill the health. Pick up another whiskey. And out into town for yet another cutscene. So, that cutscene demonstrated that the zombies are back. And you can still kill a bunch of zombies by killing the zombies. Yep. Oddly enough, this is still a Dead Rising game. So, this guy up here on top of the van, he is literally necessary in order to beat this little game. Yeah, okay. Unfortunately, it's difficult to gauge distances in this game. So, hop up on the van and talk to Dick. He is the owner of the local pawn shop. Yeah, we're ready to go. Alright, let's go, Dick. Come on. Also, yeah, the AI still likes to run through zombies, but it doesn't get grabbed quite so often, which is very nice. So, into the pawn shop. Yes, I know you own this. You said that. Into the pawn shop. And he's still going to charge me for stuff, even though I saved his life. How ungrateful can you get? Heh moose head. Well, I need to buy this wheel, but I can't afford it yet. So, I'm headed out into the world, and I'm leaving that door open in the hopes that zombies will wander in there and kill him and I can take his stuff for free. Okay, now... I need to get up to Bob up there. Now, the whole saving everyone thing, you're running around a lot. So, hop up onto the roof again. And have a chat with Bob. So, he is looking for his daughter, so he won't come help me, or, well, he'll help me a lot by pointing out stuff to me. But he won't come hang out in the gas station. And now he's telling us about the scalpel he saw. So, I'm gonna take one of his beers, because I'm thirsty. And go deal with this couple. Let's see. Okay. They're inside the bar. So, before opening the door, I should probably do something about these zombies surrounding said door. And, you know, close it after me, because that's just polite. I know I wasn't polite with the pawn shop owner, but hey, I don't care. I'm a jerk sometimes. So, Gemini has offered to give me money to save her. Survivors still work the same way. Fausto won't come with me until I give him alcohol. Fortunately, we're in a bar, so alcohol is plentiful. Have to give him more alcohol. And he puked on my shoes. Charming sort. So, now I get to bring them with me. And yeah, really not much to say about this at the moment. Well, there's plenty to say about it, I'm just distracted by, you know, game. So, yeah. Oh, and weapons still have the whole weak attack, strong attack thing, or normal attack, strong attack. The nail bat strong attack is what I'm doing now. The whole shoving the nails into their brain thing. So, yeah. I have hereby saved 2 people. Because I'm such a great person. And they're still outside. Oh, they're not still outside. Okay. They got close enough to the door. Cool. So, she just gave me money. $15,000 worth. If you'll recall, the wheel cost... the wheel cost $5,000. So, hey. We are rolling in filthy lucre. Unfortunately, well... even after she gives us $15,000 more, we need every dollar to save everyone. Okay, I just noticed that I'm kind of running out of time here. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick up this gas canister. And then I'm going to go over to the pawn shop, which is over here, in front of me. I'm running toward it right now. See me run. Out of here. And buy the wheel! Perfect. So now I have the wheel. Yay me. And now, I carry the wheel back to the gas station. I'm absolutely going to have super speeds on this. Because I'm already over my time limit. Lay sigh. Oh well. And in. Over to where the bike is being held. Because that's where I have to deposit all this stuff. Why wasn't the door opening? I tapped the button like 3 times. Put on the wheel. Or rather, put the wheel next to it. Put the gas canister next to it. I could use another nail bat because I dropped both of mine. Nice. New nail bat. And over to the save spot. Yep. Open. And saved. So, this has been Let's Play Dead Rising 2 Case Zero. I'm Granhall. See you next time.